Welcome to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage, and yes, I am the Lone Ranger. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Maybe you got out and spent some money on Black Friday. I can tell you one thing, the last thing I'm going to do is get anywhere near a mall or a shopping center during this time of year. It's just not my thing, but maybe it's your thing. Maybe you were out, saved a little bit of money. Hope you spent some good quality time with the family. I'll tell you what, I was definitely out there and I was practicing abundance and living my best life, so they say. I don't know what that really means. I hear people say that. I'm practicing abundance, and I'm experiencing gratitude. You should experience gratitude and abundance on a day-to-day basis, my friends. That's what we do. You live your life. Your life is in your control. You control your life. And that's what it comes to with our finances, with our personal lives, with our love lives. You're in control, believe it or not. Generally, if we have a problem somewhere, it's something we could have done a little bit better. Maybe we could have been a better husband or father. Maybe we could have been a better employee or employer. I know that I've struggled with my leadership over the years. I'll tell you what, it's hard to be a great leader. You think you're a great leader. It's not easy to be a great leader. It really isn't. It's not easy to be a great dad or a husband, but these are all things we have to practice doing and be better and better at it. Be conscientious of the things we do well and be more conscientious of the things that you're not doing well and be willing to make the corrections. Same when it comes to your finances. Same when it comes to your real estate. Are you set up in real estate? Are you set up so that when you retire, you're going to have enough money coming in? Well, if you don't, and you're not doing that, then you definitely want to get with me. I'm a 10th grade dropout. I finished the 9th grade. How do you like that? Okay. Never went back to college. I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but I'm very, very good and smart when it comes to money and investments. I realized without a formal education that I had to learn how to make money and I had to learn how to gain wealth. Now, they're two different things. Making money and gaining wealth are not the same thing. You'd think they'd go hand in hand, but they're not. Like, I know plenty of people that are guys and girls that are physicians that make $1 million a year or even more, and they don't have that much money in the bank. They're not prepared for retirement. They think that life will just continue on the way they're living right now. And I'm telling you, it's a problem. And if you're a physician, you understand what I mean. You're a brilliant person, much smarter than me. You're just not smarter than me when it comes to money. You're smarter than me when it comes to fixing people, illnesses, and things of that nature. But when it comes to money, you want somebody that can help you. Now, I'm not a financial analyst. I don't have a degree in finance. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not an investment counselor, but I'm very strong in my investments. I know what I'm investing in. I get a good return on my investment, and my real estate is going to carry me into retirement. If you would like to retire with an extra $4 to $5 million in the bank or free and clear properties, and you'd like to retire with $25,000 to $35,000 a month in income, then call me. I'll show you how I did it. And listen, everything I do is simple. You don't have to buy my books, my CDs, my 8-track tapes. You just have to follow direction. If you follow direction, I'll help you. Now, Cleve and I, Cleve does a show with me on Saturdays on WDBO. He and I will be teaching a leapfrog class in Orlando. I think I'm going to get one going down in Tampa as well, so that I can help you get your real estate portfolio in order. Now, when you come to these classes, this is a workshop class. This is not a sales class where you're going to get sold some type of a system or program. You can pay your $1,500 or $2,000 and go to a weekend class for that, and you'll get nothing out of it. You'll end up having to buy something for it. With my classes, you get in for free, you sit down, you take notes, leave the kids at home, pay close attention. We're going to drill down on what you need to do to be able to amass wealth in retirement. And you can get the 10th grade dropout to show you how to get your finances in order. How do you like that? Would you like that? That's what I'm going to do for you. Then when it comes to fixing credit, helping buyers, I'm here to help you with that too. I'm an expert at that. My team are experts at that. Don't fix your own credit. Call me. Write this number down, 407-706-3313. That's my direct number. That's not a call center number. That's my number. You can call or text 407-706-3313, or my Tampa Bay friends. Call me at 813-213-4009. That's 813-213-4009, or apply online at webringyouhome.com. If you're looking to purchase, upgrade your home, buy your first home, buy that beach property, now's a great time to do it. Matter of fact, if you're down in the Sarasota, Tampa Bay, all the way down to Punta Gorda, you have just got a windfall. So listen, all the snowbirds that freaked out about the hurricanes are all going to move out, and they're going to sell their homes at a discount. Okay. Now listen to me, folks. If you're down in that area, or even if you're not, and you want to buy investment property or a second home in that area, there just went on sale. The prices dropped between 3 and 5% in that area because of the hurricane. Why? Because snowbirds freak out about hurricanes. They had 2 of them. They probably got flooded both times. It's a nightmare. It's a pain in the butt. So they're like, I'm done with this. But guess what? Hurricanes come, hurricanes go. Houses and real estate, it don't go anywhere. You're going to keep them. And even if you have to have insurance to rebuild them, maybe you build it a little higher. But listen, these properties are on sale. You buy a property right now in that area, and 10 years from now, it'll double in price. And look at, historically, real estate doubles in price every 10 years. Now, Florida, we usually see about 8 years, but you can count on real estate doubling in price about every 10 years. And you have to live somewhere. And if you have rental properties, it's like you having a 401k and you don't have to deposit any money into it. Somebody else does. They're called tenants. So you buy properties. I'll show you how to own 5 rental properties. By the time you retire, this is a get rich slow, not a get rich quick. By the time you retire, you'll have $4.5 million worth of real estate, producing you $25,000 to $35,000 a month in income. How the heck do you think I'm going to retire? I can't keep that big boat and retire off Social Security. It's not going to happen. I need to be able to have enough money to take my life and my retirement and not have to worry about scraping pennies together to live in retirement. I'm not interested in that. Maybe you have enough money to retire. You got to think about that. So, I mean, if you right now, you're sitting on, let's just say you think, oh, you know what, Bruce, I'm doing pretty darn good. I have some money in the bank. I got about, let's just say $2 million that you've got for retirement. $2 million when you retire at 5% interest is $100,000 a year, which is going to be $8,000 a month, $8,300 a month in income. Now, that may be just fine for you to retire on, but you got to remember, if you're used to living off $150,000 a year salary or more, do you want to cut back on everything? Well, what I want to do is get you into positions so that everything is free and clear. You have no mortgages, no car loans, no credit card debts. All you have is money coming in. So I'll help you set up your real estate portfolio. We'll get you hooked up with the right financial analyzer so they can look at your stock portfolio and your investments and get you going in the right direction. Okay. I keep it simple. I'm an S&P 500 guy. I beat 50% of my savings in S&P, and then I take the other 50% and I divide it up against 5 stocks: Apple, Google, Amazon, Nvidia. What else do I have? Some big ones, Microsoft. So all essential stocks. I'm not getting crazy with a stock tip from my best friend. Forget that. I've tried that. It didn't work for me. Probably didn't work for you. You have to get lucky. Essential stocks that won't go anywhere. They're not going anywhere. This is what you want. My name's Bruce Woodburn, and I'm the Lone Ranger. You can reach me now in Tampa Bay at 813-213-4009, 813-213-4009, or webringyouhome.com, or Orlando area, all the way up to St. Augustine, 407-706-3313. 407-706-3313. I want to talk a little bit about my friends at Trinity Family Builders, a local builder down here in the Orlando area, St. Cloud, Kissimmee area. You've got Claremont, Leesburg, Groveland, Mineola, all kinds of great subdivisions starting in the 400s, going up into the 700s. Call me. I'll get all your closing costs paid when you buy a home through Trinity Family Builders. Call me. I'll connect you with my friends at Trinity. You will get all kinds of benefits. Brand new construction, one of the best production builders in the market. So that's what you get when you go to Trinity Family Builders and you use the Loan Arranger. Then I've got Southern Homes down in Lakeland, Bartow, Avon Park, Babson Park, Sebring, Lake Wales. They got 50 inventory homes ready to move in the 300s. They'll pay all your closing costs when you use the Loan Arranger. Southern Homes in Lakeland. Check them out. Go by, see one of their subdivisions, tell them the Loan Arranger sent you, and we'll get you fixed up. We will get you into a new home. This is the time of year. 2025 is the time of year to quit renting. I don't care what the interest rates are. If you're renting, you're paying 100% interest. You're paying 100% interest. It's going nowhere for you. You take young people. I'll take my son for an example. Chase graduated from college. He was 23 years old, got a job. He was 22 when he graduated, got a job, worked for a year and a half, saved enough money to put a down payment on a house, bought a house, 23. He's 26 now. We got married this year. We were looking at his house over the weekend, and he now has almost $180,000 in equity in that house. 180 grand. How many 26-year-olds do you know that have close to $200,000 in the bank that he did on his own? Daddy didn't give him any money. Matter of fact, you ask both my kids, hey, I bet you're going to get a nice inheritance when something happens to dad. They go, no, dad promised me he's going to spend all of his money. I'm going to spend my money. I'm going to leave my real estate portfolio to my kids so that they can live off the proceeds of that. But I set up a trust for them where they have to contribute 5 properties each before they can benefit from the trust. And then for their children, my grandchildren, to benefit from the trust, they have to contribute 5 properties each. So nobody gets a chunk of the wealth until you contribute your own. That's how I set up my trust, my friends. My kids bought their own cars. I matched them. When they got out of high school, they wanted to buy their first car. All their friends were getting new cars from their parents. No. You're getting a used shit box and you're going to pay for half of it. Okay. That's what we're going to get. And that's how I did it with my kids. They're responsible. My daughter was going over to Greece for 2 weeks with her boyfriend, and I told her I was going to give her $1,000 to spend while she was there. And you know what she said to me? Daddy, I appreciate that, but you raised me right. And my job is to take care of my own self. So I've been able to go out and work and save enough money where I don't need your money, Dad, but thanks for offering. I'm telling you, it literally broke my heart. It brought tears to my eyes to see that. And that's what we want from our kids. My name's Bruce Woodburn. I'm the Loan Arranger. I'm here to help you and your family have a better life. Have a better life. Okay. I lost both my parents when I was 15 years old. I was orphaned at 15 years old. I quit school in the 10th grade. I never went back. I struggled. I got into some messes. I made some bad decisions. So I'm right there with you and your family. I'm nobody special. I wasn't born with a silver spoon. I work really hard. I'm a very honest and trustworthy person. I pride myself on that. I used to look back, and when I was doing stupid things, I'd have to look back and go, would Mom approve of what I'm doing right now? God rest her soul. And if I wasn't doing something that she would have approved on, then I had to make some adjustments. But I'm here to help you and your family and your children and your grandchildren amass wealth in real estate. This is the easiest way to do it. It's hard to do it by saving money, but it's easy to do it by owning real estate. So you can call or text me right now at 813-213-4009. Again, that's 813-213-4009. Or Orlando, 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Or WeBringYouHome.com. I'll be back in 5 minutes. We got the market to talk about. What are interest rates doing? What are they likely to do? And is it the time to refinance? or should I put it on hold? Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in 5.